You want to improve your life? Start with your body. Building muscle isn't just about looking good. It's about rewiring your mind, reshaping your habits, and unlocking a version of yourself that's capable, focused, and resilient. Muscle building is a gateway to transformation, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. It demands consistency, challenges your limits, and rewards you with a kind of strength that spills into every other area of your life. This isn't just about aesthetics. This is the science and the psychology behind building maximum muscle for maximum self-improvement. Why muscle building matters. Muscle is more than muscle. It's one of the most vital components of human health. It acts as a metabolic powerhouse, burns fat, stabilizes joints, and improves insulin sensitivity. It's your body's armor and engine combined. More muscle means better metabolic health, more efficient blood sugar regulation, and improved cardiovascular function. In men, it can mean increased testosterone levels, better energy, and enhanced cognitive performance. In women, it helps regulate hormones and preserve bone density. And beyond the biology, here's the real kicker. It shapes your mind. The routine of lifting trains discipline. The pain of the last rep sharpens mental grit. You carry yourself differently. Your posture shifts, your voice steadies, and suddenly, people respond to you like someone who knows who they are. And the truth is, you do. You become the type of person who doesn't skip the hard stuff. The biological science. Let's break it down. When you train, especially with resistance, you place stress on your muscles, creating microscopic tears in the fibers. Your body responds with a repair process called muscle hypertrophy, where those fibers rebuild, stronger and thicker than before. Three main drivers are at play. Mechanical tension, created by lifting heavy weights through a full range of motion. Muscle damage, the microtears from controlled effort. Metabolic stress, the cellular fatigue and burn that signals your body to grow. And during and after this process, your endocrine system kicks in. Testosterone, growth hormone, and IGF-1, insulin-like growth factor 1, all spike to fuel the repair and rebuilding. You don't just get stronger, you become more hormonally optimized. But it's not just about lifting. Protein synthesis, the rebuilding of muscle tissue, is critical. It's stimulated by training, but also by nutrition. That's why high-protein meals rich in amino acids are essential after your workout. Your body is constantly adapting. Feed it right and it grows. Mind-muscle connection. Now here's where science meets focus. The mind-muscle connection is real and powerful. It's the act of mentally engaging the muscle you're targeting. Research has shown that when you consciously focus on a muscle while lifting, you can increase activation by as much as 22%. Think of it like this: mindless reps build fatigue. Mindful reps build muscle. This is where lifting becomes more than physical. It's meditative. You're not scrolling your phone between sets. You're present, locked in, fully aware of your breath, your form, your purpose. That level of focus builds mental clarity. It teaches you to be intentional, to concentrate under pressure, to stay grounded in the moment. That kind of discipline doesn't stay in the gym. It follows you into your daily life, into how you work, how you handle problems, how you show up for yourself and others. Neurochemistry of progress. Every time you overcome resistance, whether it's a heavy weight or that little voice telling you to quit, you trigger your brain's reward system. Dopamine is released. You feel good. You feel earned. That's not a fluke. Your brain is wired to reward progress. That's why even a small personal best in the gym can light you up for the rest of the day. It's momentum. Achievement becomes addictive. And over time, you start to crave growth, not comfort. You start to see challenge not as a threat, but as a trigger. You train your brain to seek out resistance because you know what's on the other side. Muscle and metabolism. Muscle is metabolically active tissue. That means it burns energy just by existing. The more lean muscle you have, the more calories you burn, even when you're resting, even when you're sleeping. This increases your basal metabolic rate, essentially turning your body into a higher performing engine. Now compare that to cardio, which only burns calories during the session. With weight training, you also trigger EPOC, excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. That's the afterburn effect. Your body continues to use oxygen and burn fat for hours post-workout as it works to repair and recover. Muscle building isn't just about getting lean. It's about staying lean effortlessly. It's metabolic leverage. It gives you freedom, more food flexibility, better energy balance, and a body that works for you, not against you. Sleep, recovery, and hormones. Muscles don't grow in the gym. They grow when you rest. Every rep you do in the gym breaks down your muscle fibers. But it's during sleep, during recovery, that those fibers rebuild stronger. That's why sleep is the most anabolic state your body can enter. At night, especially during deep, uninterrupted sleep, your body releases a surge of growth hormone. This hormone isn't just for children. It plays a key role in cell repair, fat metabolism, and muscle growth. Miss sleep, and you miss your biggest recovery window. Train hard without enough rest, and you create the opposite of progress. Cortisol, your body's stress hormone, skyrockets. Testosterone drops. Your immune system weakens. Your performance tanks. And worst of all, you start losing the very muscle you've worked so hard to build. Recovery isn't optional. It's part of the program. Prioritize it like your workout. That means quality sleep, scheduled rest days, and active recovery sessions like stretching, walking, or mobility work. And recovery isn't just about sleep. Hydration keeps your muscles fueled and joints healthy. Stress management keeps your hormones in balance. Nutrition gives your body the raw materials it needs to repair and grow. Self-improvement isn't just about the hustle. It's about respecting the process, inside and outside the gym. Nutrition for maximum muscle. You can't out-train a poor diet. If your body doesn't have the fuel to build, it won't. Period. Building muscle requires 3 nutritional pillars: sufficient calories, adequate protein, and a full spectrum of micronutrients. Undereat, and you starve the process. Undernourish, and you limit your potential. Protein is king. Aim for 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. That's not a guess, it's backed by studies. Protein provides the amino acids your body needs to synthesize new muscle tissue after training. Carbohydrates? Don't fear them. They're your body's preferred energy source during intense workouts. They replenish glycogen stores, shuttle nutrients into your muscle cells, and help reduce cortisol levels post-training. And fats? Don't neglect them either. Healthy fats, like those from avocados, nuts, seeds, and fish, support hormone production, especially testosterone. Without them, your gains and your mood will suffer. What about supplements? Only use them when needed. Whey protein is convenient. Creatine is one of the most researched supplements for strength and muscle. Omega-3s reduce inflammation and support recovery. But they're not magic, they're support. Real food is your foundation. The psychology of muscle building. Building muscle is more than physical, it's mental. Every session teaches resilience. You learn to show up even when you're tired, to push when it hurts, to keep going when there's no applause, no quick results, just effort. Quiet, consistent effort. It's a slow grind. And that's the beauty of it. It rewires how you think. You stop chasing instant gratification. You embrace the long game. The discipline you build in the gym bleeds into everything. Your work ethic, your relationships, your goals. You stop waiting for motivation. You stop needing hype. You build systems. You create habits. You learn that effort equals outcome and that the mirror is just a reflection of your choices. Each rep becomes a declaration. I am capable of change. I am capable of effort. I am capable, period. Science-backed training tips. Want results? Follow the science, not fads. These are the principles that work. Progressive overload. Always aim to do a little more over time. Heavier weight, more reps, more sets, better form. That's how muscle grows. Compound movements. Focus on the big lifts. Squats, deadlifts, bench presses, overhead presses, rows. They train multiple muscles at once and give you the most return for your effort. Train close to failure. Don't stop when it's hard. Push your muscles to near their limit without compromising form. That's where growth happens. Volume and rest. Aim for 8 to 20 quality sets per muscle group per week. Rest 1 to 3 minutes between sets for optimal performance and recovery. And remember, consistency beats intensity. The person who trains 3 to 4 times a week all year will outpace the person who trains like a beast for 2 weeks, then burns out. Build your rhythm. Show up. Trust the process. From muscle to mastery. Building muscle isn't just about strength. It's about self-mastery. It's about taking control of your body, your habits, your routine, and ultimately, your life. You start in the gym, but the benefits spill over into everything else. More energy, sharper focus, better posture, clearer thinking, stronger boundaries. You walk differently, talk differently, think differently. The discipline you build under the bar becomes the discipline you carry into your goals. You stop making excuses. You raise your standards. You become the kind of person who follows through, not just when it's easy, but especially when it's hard. In chasing muscle, you uncover your character. And as you grow stronger, you shed your limits. So if you're serious about self-improvement, start with the physical. Because every rep, every set, every drop of sweat, it's all a message to your future self. I'm not staying here. I'm becoming more. You've just learned how building muscle isn't just about the gym. It's about building the mindset, discipline, and systems that fuel every area of your life. Now it's your move. Start small. Pick 3 days this week. Commit to showing up. Track your lifts. Fuel your body. Prioritize your sleep. And watch what happens, not just in your body, but in your life. This is your wake-up call. Success starts with one rep, one habit, one decision to get better. And if you're ready to level up physically, mentally, and financially, we've got your back. Hit that subscribe button for more no-fluff guides to self-mastery. Drop a like if you're committed to growth. And comment below, what's your next fitness goal? And what's stopping you? Let's build muscle. Let's build mindset. Let's build legacy. This is Success Handshake, where we don't just chase success, we train for it.